Hello, welcome everyone. My name is Casper Stockham. I'm a talent scout for ASA Network, and we have a great interview we're going to do for you today. And I'm really pleased to have on the line with us Nyla Hasan. And she's the founder of Global Image Strategies, or GIS. And GIS is a premier image consulting firm. And now understands that our success is affected by shifts in our mindset, which directly impacts our performance and lives. GIS trains and empowers individuals and organizations through workshops and seminars. Nyla has transformed thousands of individuals at the Learning Annex, and as a professor at George Brown College, she also trains other image consultants. She has served 3 years on the board of directors for AICI, which is Association of Image Consultant International in Canada. And Nyla has also designed and delivered numerous seminars and workshops for corporations and private organizations. So wow, Nyla, are you there?
Yes, I am. Hello.
Hello and welcome, and thank you for this interview. Nyla, can you give our members some background on yourself, like your story?
Absolutely. I live in Toronto, Canada now, but I came to Canada. I immigrated to Canada about 10 years ago. And when I first came here, like anybody else, and so on and so forth. But very quickly I realized, by a fluke really, I met a really good friend who was an image consultant. And I realized for the first time in my life, 40 years later in my life, I realized that 93% communication, so 93% of how you and I communicate, it is the tonality of our voice and our appearance and body language to how I had lived most of my life. And from there on, success in anything that I tried to do became very, very easy. Can lead to massive success in what we're trying to achieve.
So that's pretty much how you got started?
That's all these new concepts to me, which was rare because I always believed telling me things like 93% communicate before they hear us. And if they don't see what they like, they're totally turned off to or tuned off to what we're saying. Spending years that we spend in education, hours of talk turned everything around for me. I actually delved right into, I wanted to know more about that so I could help people like myself who were feeling stuck even though they had it. So I delved right into the entire, spend a few years studying all these concepts. And I kid you not, 3 to 4 hours of really understanding that may blow you away.
Wow, that's the rest of the world.
Well, I primarily work with people from all across for their time. And when I first started, and that's what I did, I was working with corporations and high-end. My clients were pretty much high-end. And then I very quickly realized that this is not the reason why I wanted to do what I was doing, that I wanted to work with the average people. So then I spent some time learning and designing and changing my programs so that it can be delivered online as well as in a seminar situation where rather than dealing with a one-on-one or one-on-5 client, I was dealing with one-on-50 and one-on-100 and one-on-500, and average people could then afford to join and be part of and be able to learn these skills, which really they're the ones that might need it most or would need it most. So that's what I do now, Casper, is I custom design sometimes, or call it tailor design seminars for our clients' needs and deliver it to people. And with 3 to 4 weeks, and I get calls back saying, you know what, whatever you've done is amazing because everything in my life has started changing. I have more respect. I'm able to talk to my, a lot of the people that I deal with are real estate investors are people that are entrepreneurs and people who are in businesses of their own. And so I hear wonderful success stories after they start implying some of the concepts that we teach as image consultants.
How many webinars do you normally do a year?
Not very many. I'm not, I'll be very honest, I'm not so technical savvy as you might be, Casper. Primarily, I do a lot of face-to-face seminars in Canada and a few other places outside of Canada. But I do end up doing, I did something in Australia the other day. So I would say about 5 or 6 a year.
Oh, that's fantastic, though. That's so good. So, can you tell our members, in your opinion, what would be some key things for them to really focus in on to be or to have a successful business?
Yes, absolutely. Actually, you know what? The bottom line uh, is knowing that who you are, the person that you are is complete. You don't have to strive to be somebody else. And if you can go within and understand that you have all the confidence, you have everything that you need, and that is within. And coming from that mindset that whatever you the people that you look like you're financially successful. If you're a creative director, then you look like you're fashion forward, and so on and so forth. So basically walking your talk, looking the part is really key. So people, and that and when you communicate from that place, credibility and confidence is never a question. People trust you and they believe you and they want to do business with you and they want to be part of what you're doing.
Wow, that's fantastic advice for sure. So, can you give us some final thoughts as we close out this interview? And I really appreciate your time. Can you give our members something to kind of walk away with that you know they can take the business to the next level?
Absolutely. See, the challenge is that most people pretend to be like somebody else. They look at someone else and they think, or even when it comes to appearances and it comes to business dressing, they would look at other people and think, you know what, I should be dressing like them. But that does not work. And that's where image consultants, what we do is we actually work with our clients and help them recognize who they are, teach them how to dress for who they are, as in what their some of the elements that we work with is the colors that would suit them, where when they wear these colors, their presence is first and foremost. So when you see people that are dressed in the right color, your attention would go to their face, and their presence is never compromised. Uh, Other stuff that we work with in terms of people and their appearances is their body types. It doesn't matter what your size, shape, weight, color, background is. If you knew how to dress your body, no matter what it is you're wearing, you would look really, really good, especially in terms of professional dealings. You really want to make sure that your appearance is up to par with what you're trying to achieve. And if you have a good match of the two, if you have your inner strength and skills up to par and you have your appearance up to par, it could be pretty magical.
Wow. Well, I sure appreciate your time. That was great advice, and I really enjoyed visiting with you here for the few minutes that we had. And like I said, it's really great advice. So I hope our members take it to heart, because that's you know that's what makes it happen right there. So um, this is Casper Stockham. We're signing off for now, and we want to thank Nyla for the interview, and we will see you guys on the other side. Bye-bye for now.